Hi everyone, GrayPower 60 here. So the other day, I was doing these coloring with inks on these pages, and I'm going to be going, you're not going to see that till next week, but I'm going to be going to my daughters to watch the boys, and I wanted to make some more, and I was watching a video where she was making some of these kind of stamps, you know, abstract type stamps. And I was watching her video and I was making some, and I want to try them before I take them with me, just in case they are no good. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to get my inks. Okay, while I was at it, I just picked up a couple of inks here, nothing special. And I'm going to try them on some of my papers here. But I'm also going to use paints. We're going to be doing a lot of paints. I'm going to be bringing my supplies with me. But I just want to see how the patterns that I made, how they look. I'm going to use this green just to see how they, I mean, I usually do this with paint. I don't usually use my oxides, but I just want to see how they're going to, well, they work out pretty good. Letting it come all out. Okay, I'm going to be using paint in a minute, but I just wanted to test that one out. So that one seems to work well, at least with the ink. Okay, now I made some little dots. I'm just going to use yellow here. Maybe I should have used something. Well, these work okay too. I should have used maybe a darker color. Since this one's already contaminated, I can use this one. This is my photo. Yeah, just checking to make sure it was vintage photo. Well, these dots work okay. Cool. Okay, that one works okay. Mind you, these are on Distress inks. I'm going to try them on paint because that's what I'm going to be using them for when I do some filming at my daughter's. So I'm just, these are kind of cool. What she was doing with them is drawing these, making these, and then painting, coloring, whatever she's using, and then she uses her doodling pen, whatever one it is, to outline everything. So it's kind of cool. Let me do some green on these circles. Just for fun, just to see how the patterns look. Cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun to try these. How about these lines? I wonder how they're going to come out. These, I just made some straight lines, kind of like tree branches, just to see how they would turn out. I hope you can see that. I just kind of slid that a little bit. But I think I'm going to be enjoying using these to make some cool effects. Let's try these squares. This wood piece is a little bit crooked, but that's okay. And I just cut out squares, not particularly any, just squares. It didn't matter what kind of shape they were in. I just wanted them to be squares. Mixed up squares. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah. I'm liking these patterns. These are a lot of fun. Using the different inks, what I should have done is taken out all of those, what I called contaminated inks that I spritz and use, and they're, you know, the colors are no longer the colors they're supposed to be. But let me see if I can spritz it. See if I can bring back some of the color. Sometimes you just can't. You just can't, and other times you can. This is kind of a yellow, but now that it's nice and wet, maybe, I suppose I should try a different page. Here. Let's see, it's got the brown in it, in the yellow. Let's try this green. Again, it's got brown and yellow on the blocks. So now we're gonna have a little bit of, ooh, it's really moist. So the color should come out pretty good. Yeah. And all I did, I have lots of foam. Oh, let me stretch over here. These are foam sheets. I've got lots of navy blue, but I still have 3 red ones here. Just happen to be within arm's reach. And I thought, oh, good. Let's see how this one reacts. Again, these are inks, not paint. So that's kind of cool. What other ones can I grab out of there? I don't want to use any of my good ones. These are all old ones that are contaminated. That's the one where the stuff fell out. What color is this supposed to be? I have no idea. We'll find out in a minute. Like I say, because I've really contaminated a lot of them. But you get different colors. What the heck? Sorry if it's out of... Yeah, it's kind of a gray. I thought it was the purple one that I was using. Let's see. Yeah, cool. And of course I'm getting it all over the place. All over the place. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun to play around with these, and if you happen to have, if you're like me and happen to have a stack of these colors that are like this one here, that have been contaminated because I've used them, it's going to need to be moistened, I think. I'm just moistening it a little bit. see if I can get some of the brown on there. I don't know if brown got on there or not. Let's find out. Oh, it did. It's just with the red, you can't tell. Yeah. Cool, cool. So these are really fun to use with inks. See, we can, they don't have to be perfect, right? Almost look like those coffee stain circles, don't they? Yeah. And then there's the flower, and then there's these dots. It's a lot of fun to play with these and make them. You know, it's a lot of fun. See if I can use these for all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so I just wanted to test them out before I take them over to my daughter's. I've still got a bag full of the other ones. I don't have them handy. That I can use. I'll have to bring some papers with me. And yeah, it's kind of cool. I kind of, you know, you can make them any design. You just, what I've done and what she did, and I didn't realize it was a thing. This is just cardboard from a box from Amazon, I believe. So I cut these things out in different shapes. I've glued a flat piece onto the cardboard, and then I glued the pieces onto this part. That's why they look like that. And I find that it gives it a little bit more cushion. The ones that I made, I believe I just glued them right onto the cardboard. And I think this might be a better idea, I think. It's just, it gives it a little more cushion. That's all I can explain. I can't explain it, but, you know, having it flat on the cardboard, sometimes the pieces of cardboard would get, you know, I'd get lines because they were stuck on there. So, yeah, so I'm going to add that to my stash, and it turned out pretty good. And I'm using just these. I've had these for years, and yeah, and when they run out of ink, you know, when you're using them for your artwork or whatever it is you're doing, when they run out of ink and I don't have an ink, sometimes the ink refill things aren't always as good as buying a brand new one. And sometimes they're almost the same price depending on what you have. I have not contaminated this one, but I rarely use it. Rarely. So let's play with it. I don't even know if it's moist. Let's find out. Ah, kind of a pinkish red. Yeah, it's kind of a pinky red. It's called Red Magic. It's a Versa Magic multi-surface chalk ink pad. Oh, I didn't even know that. See, it's funny. I didn't even know. But yeah, I suppose we could give this a try. Let's try it over here. It's still got ink from underneath, and I've already contaminated this one now. Naughty girl. Oh well. Add it to my drawer of contaminated inks. Yeah, see, it's got the brown still on. Yeah, cool. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun. So that's it for me for today. That's all. I've been playing around with inking up some pages. Now most of them are white. I do have these book, it was in a journal page. These are some of the ones that I did the other day that are all dry. Oh, I was gonna look and see if I still had a footprint on one of these, because I had stepped on it when it was wet. But, oh well, unless my feet are really dirty. In one of my hauls, I was mentioning that I had picked up some graph paper, and I don't know where I put it. And I was going to do some inking on it. And I'm not sure exactly where I put it because I'm rearranging everything. I'm trying to get my room organized and things put away so that when the big move comes and the kids come, I'll have some kind of order to my poor craft area. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Pretty sad. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for today. I just wanted to show you more things and more ways, and you can use these stamps. And like I said, what she was doing, the girl I was watching, is I don't know. Maybe I could do it on this one. She was doodling with the black pen. And doodling as in actually just kind of going over her own artwork. And not perfectly, because it's not supposed to be perfect. So we'll just give you some ideas of what you can do with your inking fun that you're playing around with. And yeah, even your squares. And again, they don't have to be perfect. Because this is a permanent marker, I'll be able to collage these pages and use them on different different things that I'm doing it again. I can't talk and paint or doodle at the same time. But it does make for very interesting background paper. Yeah, interesting how it really makes a difference on your whatever you're doodling or whatever you're making. It probably would look better if it had a colored background, if I was using my paints or something else to make it other than white paper. But anyway, just giving you some ideas of what you can do when you just feel like playing, you know? And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Look at that, I'm really going off here. Another one. There we go. Whoop. Missing some circles here. I didn't do a double circle in that one. Didn't do a double circle in this one. I think I pretty well, oh, nope. Not quite done. There we go. And there's all my doodling done. Toodle doodles. All right. Look at the difference in just plain and with doodling. I think I might continue on doodling here. So I will let you go so that you're not bored to tears with me doing my doodling. I like the fact that I'm making a total mess here. I don't know, there's something about, it's kind of relaxing because you don't have to be perfect. You know, you can just kind of scribble. You're doodling. And I said I wasn't going to keep you any longer, and I keep doing this without stopping. So I will stop for now. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again next time. Before I end this video, I just wanted to show you how you can doodle your own pages. I mean, you know how to doodle, but I used all of these little stamps that I made, and then I went around with my marker and I did this one. I think I showed it to you. I think I might have shown you this one. And then I turned off the camera and I decided to get some other colors. So here I have got a bit of blues, green, and orange. And then I stamped all over like crazy. And every time I saw a little line or something, I went around it. And so that is my doodle art. My doodle art. It's not for everybody, but I find it relaxing. those, I think they're called Mandela color book, coloring books for adults or something, whatever, where you've got to go in all of these little corner, and I have no patience for that. But to do something quite abstract and lazy, I call it, just you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to go on the lines or anything. I find this very much relaxing. This is, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect when you're doing, oh, I got a knife here, I better put that away. You know, you just make your squares. They don't have to be perfect. The only thing that I like is to have the color. So if I have a square, I've got color in the square. In the circle, I was going to do double circles, and I changed my mind. I did a few over here, but I found that I kind of liked the singleness of with a little bit of hidden color in it. So anyway, just thought I would share that with you. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.